Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is the second time we're recording this video because the first time the audio failed.
Messed up. No. Yeah, see when he screamed right there, that's what the audio was
That's
like.
what the audio sounded
the whole
like.
Video. It was extremely loud. There's just lots of when you
the
get too
gain
high.
was way too high. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about your favorite companies in gaming, EA and Activision. And EA gets all the hate, but we think that
otherwise
Activision is way worse.
Whoa! No, we can't think that, right? Yes, we can. Let's get into it.
Let's jump right in.
Let's jump right in. So, let's give a little bit of background, like what games have they made, where are they at, what did they do, and where are they at now? Now, we're not going to go through full history, but still, just kind of a little track record.
So EA has a bunch of sport games that most people care about.
Golf, basketball, baseball, football, soccer, football.
A bunch of games that are really popular but have no
recycled
audience.
by the algorithm.
Yeah.
But what else do we have? We have they're also famous for the Battlefield franchise.
Yeah, Battlefront.
Battlefront's franchise as well. Well, not recently. Battlefront 2015, 2016? Yeah, 2014, 2016, whatever those. The more recent Star Wars, they recently...
Jedi Fallen Order, technically. They published it.
They published that. They recently, the Star Wars license has been opened up, but still, they did more recent Star Wars games. They also, Battlefield, Titanfall, things like that. So now let's move on to Activision. So Activision.
Wait, what other games?
EA, Apex as well.
Yeah, Apex.
They have Apex.
Titanfall. Titanfall 2.
Titanfall. They have Titanfall. That's pretty much it. Honestly,
that we can think of.
That we could think of that are really popular. They're just mostly famous for all the scams and stuff. Anyway, so now we have Activision. Activision does stuff like.
We have Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. That's the biggest one. We have some Call of Duty in there. I think we also had some Call of Duty.
We have Hawks Pro Skater.
We have Call of Duty as well. Then we have Call of Duty. We have Call of Duty.
More Call of Duty.
A lot of
Call of Duty.
We have Spyro.
There's some other games in there they published.
Like Spyro, Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
They actually
Skylanders. That's basically a scam to steal children's money.
Anyway, but they actually did publish Sekiro, but oh man, I don't know how. Anyway, that's what they're mainly known for is. Did we say it? Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Warzone.
Yeah, we forgot to mention that one. But yeah, so recently.
But as you can see, based on these lineups.
Oh man, these exquisite gaming lineups.
It's not looking too great.
Yeah, like we mentioned. All the sports games are literally recycled by the algorithm.
Yeah. That's EA's issue. Yeah,
they're so copy and pasted because that literally in the most recent Madden.
Yeah, I think it was Madden.
It was they literally found a sign. The most recent Madden game is 2021, and in it they found a sign for 2020. That just shows how lazy they got. But anyway, that's what they have. But
people complained about COD being recycled.
Jeez, that is way more recycled. So, but they have that. But they also have the gem known as Respawn Entertainment.
Yeah.
Somehow. I don't understand why EA gets Respawn, but then they do, in fact, get Respawn. They have Titanfall 1. Not that great, but Titanfall 2, one of the greatest games ever made by morons.
Yeah.
They also have the... Battlefield franchise.
Yeah, Battlefield 4, great games.
Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5. Battlefield 3.
We'll just not mention Battlefield 5.
We just won't mention that. Battlefield 3, Battlefield Bad Company 2.
Hopefully Battlefield 2042 is good. It's looking pretty good.
It's looking good, but again, beta's coming out. We'll probably make a video on the beta once we play it, give our impressions.
If my computer can run it.
Yeah, but they do have the Battlefield franchise, like we said. And then, Activision... There are COD games we like, and then others we don't.
Yeah.
So,
but recently, as with the sentiment with a lot of the community, that COD has declined a lot. And so it's much bigger. It's much less of a factor in this determination.
Yeah, because this is the thing, Black Ops. Modern Warfare, the original COD 4, to Black Ops 2, good games. Mm-hmm. We got good games. Anything beyond that,
there's some games in there not as good as the other one, Modern Warfare 3 and that's pretty much the only one.
That's the only one, yeah.
But after that point, it became a lot more wishy-washy.
A lot more muddled.
Like, there's still some good recent COD games. Like, I like Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, I do.
Kind of pretty, not the campaign, but the multiplayer. Pretty unpopular opinion.
Black Ops 3, okay game. Probably one of the better ones they released recently, but still, like, we got Vanguard coming up. That looks not that good. Modern Warfare, to some people, brought life back into the franchise. Very good. To others, just like that, like us, just
controversial game. Very polarizing.
COD World War 2, very boring, bland. Black Ops 4, not even touching that. Go check out our video. That's pretty. I mean, Ghosts.
They have some
Ghosts.
I mean, they have like Activision has what do they? They have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I've never played it, but I think a lot of people like it.
Not really into Tony Hawk though. Not really into those like
sports games. As you can tell, we don't really play sports games.
We don't really play too many sports games. Crash Bandicoot is good,
I think that's a popular game.
That's popular, but
people say it's good.
It's never really grabbed me. What else do we have?
They have like the Guitar Hero games.
They have the Guitar Hero games or something like that. They have some sort of
never
rhythm
been
games.
into those kind of games.
Never been into those rhythm games. They also have Skylanders, like we mentioned, just a really massive. There goes your money. What else? I'm trying to think. They did have the Miracle Sekido. I don't know how the heck they produced a game that good. Published. But they did somehow. Yeah, that's about it.
And then let's look at EA. And we'll get to the microtransactions.
Yeah. Well, didn't we already look at EA? Sports games, stuff like that?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So now we'll get to the
microtransactions.
We'll get to the controversial parts. Basically, the microtransactions were ethical.
This is why EA is hated. Because of the Battlefront 2 microtransactions.
Scandal was massive. And also FIFA scandal has been pretty big as well.
They did some other stuff.
They've done some really, really terrible things. Microtransactions in Star Wars, what were you thinking?
Yeah. We're not defending microtransactions.
No. Like, they had the whole, thing where it was a massive joke where it's like, oh yeah, we like to think of them as surprise mechanics.
Yeah.
Oh jeez, that's so lame. But yeah, they just have awful monetization with the whole microtransactions. They also have DLC with a lot of their games as well, like Battlefront 2014, whatever the original. I say original, the one that they made that came out before the most recent Battlefront 2. That one has the
2015.
2015. Okay, yeah, that has a bunch of DLC.
Yeah, that game is just stacked with
DLC and stuff like that. That game does have a lot of DLC. Again, Battlefront 2, microtransaction scandal. FIFA games have microtransactions. Plus, it's just recycled.
But the thing that we say, the reason we think they're better than Activision is because they actually learned from their mistakes.
They listened. They still haven't fully come around with FIFA and stuff like that, but still, Respawn is producing
most of the games we're into have a lot better.
Like Respawn has some pretty great stuff. Battlefield still has some really great stuff moving in the right direction.
Yeah,
Battlefield games are great.
The EA development teams tend to be a lot more in tune with the community and what they want. Than Activision.
Whenever there's an EA game that's released, there's usually a lot more transparency. And even then, EA was like, oh yeah, single player games are pretty dead. EA was like, oh, single player games are dead. Fallen Order still came out and did really well. And they were like, okay, if they're really good, let's release more. Yeah. So
they get a lot of hate based on that stuff, but in reality,
it's just blown way out of proportion.
Yeah, it is. And just their lineup is so much better than Activision.
Oh, so much better.
And now their games are better monetized than Activision games.
Yeah.
Although Activision games, obviously, they aren't nearly as bad as like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, because they have the Battle Pass thing now. We're not huge fans of the Battle Pass, but it's still better than what they used to do.
This is the thing. Activision feels like whenever the reason why they change is because of the money, whereas EA, it definitely feels like the money, but it still feels like they're genuinely like, we messed up. Like, Battlefront 2 now is an awesome casual game. Like, it's such a really fun game.
Yeah.
It has
tons
of content.
Battlefield 1, Battlefield 4.
Battlefield 4, great Battlefield games. Awesome military first-person shooters. Fallen Order, great single-player game. Really, really solid. Very excited for the sequel. Titanfall, one of the greatest FPSs of all time is Titanfall 2. Go buy it, morons. Activision had some good COD games, but now it's just their monetization has still felt like it's more for the money rather than EA's. I don't know why. I think it's just because EA blew up in their face and they're like, you know what, we messed up. We're going to change, even if it might be detrimental. Because Battlefront 2, those updates were free. Like, I'm sure they weren't making tons of money off of those. Activision, they're like, ooh, why don't we just release a few weapons and, maybe you can buy skins for them, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's the whole skin shop system that's absolutely broken.
Yeah.
Warzone is in a terrible space. Skill-based matchmaking, they're completely untransparent about anything.
We're not huge fans of Battle Royale either, but EA's staple Battle Royale, Apex, it's probably a lot better than Warzone.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what other things. Supply drops for Activision, way worse than EA supply drops.
When they were around.
Just the amount of weapons that are in Black Ops 3 and COD World War II that are exclusive to supply drops is honestly kind of horrifying.
Yeah. Like, most of the game's content is... there was a point with Activision where most of the game's content was in DLC, including weapons.
And we're not even being, exaggerating about that. It was legitimately true. Black Ops 3 legitimately had more DLC weapons than actual base game
Probably
weapons.
Black Ops 4 as well.
Probably Black Ops 4.
Well, maybe not Black Ops 4, but definitely COD World War II. There were just so many stupid guns and awful. It was so bad.
It was terrible and stuff like that. And they kept our supply drop system going longer. Plus... they had the whole thing, supply drops won't be in Black Ops 4. We'll just call them reserve kit crates. Instead of getting 3, you'll only get 1 thing. So it's technically different from supply drops.
Yeah. Black Ops 4 was monetized with a battle pass, paid DLC, and supply drops.
You had to
which
pay
are
for
loot boxes if you're not familiar with COD.
There was a battle pass, the Black Ops pass, and supply
and
drops.
There's premium editions of the game still. It was a nightmare.
That monetization scheme is awful.
But in our opinion, the main reason that EA gets all the hate is just because of that whole Battlefront 2 scandal.
Battlefront 2 scandal.
Really not that bad.
Really not that bad. They did remove it, and they do definitely deserve the hate for it. And if they weren't called out for it, they for sure probably would have kept it. Yeah. But this is the thing. In the end of the day, they changed. So.
We're talking about what it is right now.
Right now.
Not what they used to do.
Not what they used to do. Because this is the thing. A lot of people also attribute, back in their heyday, Activision made great games. It's that's a completely different studio that you're talking about there. Because they, half of their studios that Activision published moved to EA. Maybe not half of them, but still. Infinity Ward, they had working for them, gone. Tons of other studios and stuff like that, gone.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, whatever you think of Activision used to produce tons of really great games and stuff like that.
It's just not relevant anymore.
As of now, they're not relevant. They're just worse, and it doesn't look like it's going to get any better. Yep. So I can't say, Activision is a fine studio. They make good games in the past. That's like saying, see that old disgusting tuna I have in the thing? That was good.
It used to be edible,
but it's fine now. It's whatever. I can't do that now. So, we're looking at it as of now. Yep. So, sorry.
Well, hope you enjoyed this video. Post your angry comments, please.
Don't worry.
Actually, I don't know if this will be that controversial.
Yeah, but still, don't worry, though. We still added this to our most hated.
Because I don't think there's anyone out there who's like, yeah, man, I love EA. I love EA. I love Activision.
I love them. They're so great. They're honestly so friendly and kind.
Yeah.
But don't worry, it's still on the most hated playlist, so you can still get angry. Yep. Don't worry, guys. All right. Well, I think that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.